Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. This is Danish and welcome to my channel Affiliates Den. This channel is going to be a hub for information related to anything related to home-based income, side hustle, make money from online, anything related to business opportunities out there. And this is my very first video, so I apologize for being nervous. I cannot help it. Well, this is not exactly my first video. I have a few videos uploaded on my channel, but this is the very first video with my voiceover. So, I can only hope to get better in future videos. So before we get into the topic, I would really appreciate if you can smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I release my next video. I can really use some support right now because I am a beginner. However, I may be a new here on YouTube with my brand new channel, but I have been doing affiliate marketing for quite some time and I have some knowledge to share. So this first video is going to be exactly that, sharing of knowledge related to Pinterest. Now, for people who do not what is Pinterest, which I really doubt if there are any out there, because it's a pretty famous platform right after Instagram and Snapchat. People log into this platform and they look for pins, which are pictures basically of products, services, and not just those, but also memes and other stuff, comic art, but mostly products, because Pinterest it's been here quite some time, for the past 5 years or 6. I can't remember the exact number of years, but it's been around. And the thing about Pinterest is that it's basically for promotion of your business. That's what it's famous for. People log on to Pinterest and they look for products that they may want to buy from the net, from the internet. And it's really a godsend for online business entrepreneurs. So if you are thinking about launching an online business, ignoring Pinterest is not a good idea. You need to have an account on Pinterest. You need to be active on Pinterest as much as you're active on Facebook and Instagram. So how do you conquer Pinterest? How do you become a master of Pinterest? Well, I'm going to try to explain this and in as simple as possible. And I've prepared this little presentation, so which I really hope is going to be helpful to all the viewers. And it's just a few steps, and if you follow these steps, you're going to do well on Pinterest. So what's the first step? Let's hit it. Register a business account. Always register a business account. If you're planning on promoting your business on Pinterest, business account is the account to go for. You will be asked, as soon as you register on Pinterest, you will be asked immediately if you want to convert your business account. I say you do it. But for some reason, if you skip it, you can always go into the settings area, and you can find an option over there to convert your account into a business account. So it's never too late. And why do you need it? Because it just comes with great perks. It has you can register your website on your business account, and your business details will be visible, and you get analytics about your pins. How are they doing on the platform? And your pins are actually prioritized when it comes to impressions compared to people who do not have a business account. So there are plenty of more reasons that I cannot think of right now, but these are the ones which caught my attention. So please do that. Business account, if you want to promote your business account is the account that you're going to open on Pinterest. Second, create multiple boards. Yes, do not rely on one board of your one product. If you have multiple product, that's great. But even if you have one single product that you're focusing on, that's a great thing. Focusing on one single business, and do not just jump into multiple income streams right away from the scratch. But that doesn't need to stop you from creating more boards. You need to create at least 4 boards these boards can belong to the same niche, and they don't, or they can be completely something different from what your business is about. But create boards and repin stuff related to those boards, and that's kind of an attraction to your followers. I mean, if you have one single board, it just doesn't give out a good impression. No matter if you how many pins you have in that board, you're gonna have 400 pins in that board of yours. But if your profile shows only one board, it's not a very impressive thing for the people who are planning on hitting that follow button in your profile. So create multiple boards, and these boards can belong to the same niche as your board, in the same vicinity as or belong to the same industry. But just keep in mind that you need to have multiple boards. You need to have boards which may be related to your business, and it can be something completely different. But do not rely on one board. That's the basic thing that you need to do while creating a profile, while vamping up your whole Pinterest account. Repin minimum 7 relative pins daily. Yes, you need to do this. You need to be active on Pinterest if you want more impressions and more profile views. The analytics don't kick in before the first month. You won't be able to see any statistics on your accounts, because they prepare the stats after a month. So before that, you need to repin as many times as possible. 7 pins per board is the minimum amount of pins which is recommended. You can go to 10 or 15 if you want to, because and it's just something that has to be done. There's no way around it. You need to be really, really active with Pinterest. No direct linking. Yes. First of all, do not spam. People don't like that. Pinterest people don't like spamming. I don't want you to pin 7 pins. Shouldn't be related to your business. Shouldn't have redirect links to your business, to your affiliate link. You shouldn't do that. 7 pins means that you will use 5 pins of other people, other users, and 3 pins should be yours. That is the ratio which is recommended, and you just follow it like a religion. Just don't spam. Okay, do not spam. Pinterest people do not like that. And as for the linking, your pins should not be linked to affiliate links which are ClickBankish. If you've been to ClickBank, it's the affiliate link that ClickBank generates. It's like it starts like 0321 or hop / something something. Those kind of URL addresses are very sensitive to Pinterest artificial intelligence, and they just stop it. They just do not allow you to pin that kind of picture or image. So you have to create this squeeze page and or landing page, and link that landing page to your affiliate link. And as for the pin, you have to mention that landing page's address, URL address, in that pin if you want to connect that pin to a web address where your business is. So always remember, if you have an affiliate link which is a funny looking link, you can try it, but it's going to stop you, so you'll know that this link is not going to work here. So if that happens, create a squeeze page, landing page, and use the address of that page to connect to your pin. Right. Fifth step is follow the followers or leaders. Yes, just like Instagram, Pinterest have influencers. Pinterest have people who have amazing following, and you need to follow the followers of those influencers, and you need to do it you have to pace yourself at Pinterest, because Pinterest doesn't allow more than 250 or maybe 300 follow per hour, as far as I can remember. Yes, that's the number. And just make sure that you do not cross that number, or your this follow feature that Pinterest that you have is going to be blocked for I don't know how many hours, but it's going to be a long time before you are able to follow again. So do not cross 250 when you're following, and just pace yourself. Okay, it's going to happen. People are going to follow back. At the follow back part of Pinterest, the people are not as committed to follow back as people are on Instagram. Here, that in Pinterest, people sometimes don't follow back as much as on other platforms. It's a thing. I don't have an explanation for it, but it's just I'm just talking from my experience. And if you follow 100 people, only 30 will follow back. So it's gonna be a texting experience, but it's something that you have to do. So 300 and 250 per hour is a good number. You can do it on the weekend. You just dedicate one day of your weekend to following Pinterest users, and just do it. Just within an hour, pace yourself, 200 and something follows, and just take a gap, wait for the hour to end. 60 minutes, when you hit 60 minutes, just start doing it again, and you will grow your channel. And it's very simple. It's just you can just go over here. Let me show you how to do it. It's simple. Just type something that you're interested in. Go to here. Click boards. 250 pins. Let's just see. 69 followers. See? Just click here and start pressing this follow button, and you're on your way to grow your channel. People will follow back, but just the ratio is not as impressive as Instagram and Twitter. So that's pretty much it. Do these things that I've mentioned in my presentation, and just follow these steps, and start building your Pinterest profile. And I hope you do well in your venture. So good luck, God bless, and please check out the description of this video. I have left a link in there, which is a free training, a webinar on basics of affiliate marketing, and you will be learning some good stuff if you attend that webinar. So just do it if you want to. All right, thank you. Bye bye.